Hey guys, and welcome back to Top 5 Esports. Black Ops 4 has finally made its debut, and eager players have finally jumped into the action. The same can be said for the pros, who will be boot camping with their respective teams to gain the edge for the upcoming season. With the game finally out, it seems that Rostermania has reached its final leg. Professional players left as free agents will be looking to get teams as soon as possible, since most major teams have already locked in their rosters. Just this last week, it seemed there was Rostermania news every day. Let's take a look at the 5 biggest roster changes from this week. If you haven't already, make sure to check out our previous Rostermania update videos by clicking here. Before we get started, we want to hear from you, the audience. We've covered several roster shuffles in the postseason, but we want to know which roster change has been the most surprising. Let us know in the comments down below. Now let's get straight into the video. Number 5. Starting off our list is Spacely, who recently announced his new team for the Black Ops 4 season. Spacely saw some quick team changes in the past, but found his home at Elevate, where he helped the team reach a 7th to 8th placement at Champs. Joining him will be his former teammates from Elevate, Major Maniac, and Mox, along with the addition of Nagafin and Havoc. Spacely had previously played at the 2018 CWL Anaheim Open with Nagafin. Number 4. The World Champions, Evil Geniuses, earlier made news as all 4 players left the organization after winning the 2018 CWL Championship. EG had no roster for the majority of Rostermania. However, in a recently aired video on their Twitter page, they announced their new star lineup. The roster consists of Saints, Lacefield, Royalty, Gunjar, and Fellow. Fellow had recently been released by E-United to make room for Abizi and JCap. Saints was a former Echo Fox player turned free agent after the team disbanded their COD lineup earlier this year. Royalty and Gunjar joined from Lightning Pandas, and Lacefield joins from Ghost Gaming. Number 3. Nadeshot, a prominent name in the Call of Duty Pro scene, recently made news with the announcement of his team, 100 Thieves, which turned out to be an all-star lineup of well-established pros. He makes the news yet again this time by leaking and calling out Luminosity Gaming. He went on stream to talk about how his team was looking to recruit JCap, but LG wouldn't answer him or talk to JCap, who was interested in making the move. Luminosity then parted ways with JCap anyways, after giving him and Nade the cold shoulder for quite a long time. Nadeshot further added that LG completely mishandled the situation, and went on to leak their 5th player before it was confirmed. He stated that he was surprised Classic replaced JCap, even though the latter player is much better at the game. Number 2. It looks like teams are really down to experiment this season. In at number 2 we have Enigma 6. They recently announced their Black Ops 4 roster, which consists of General, Diabolic, Cade, Kismet, and Frosty. If you're a Halo fan, you know that Frosty is a former Optic Gaming player for their Halo team, and has won consecutive Halo World Championships. He seems to be making the switch from Halo to Call of Duty due to the lack of opportunities in the Halo competitive scene. It will be interesting to see how he transitions from Halo champion to potential COD champion, but one thing's for sure, it will be hard to compete with some of the all-star rosters we've seen so far. Number 1. At number 1 we have perhaps the weirdest bit of news from Splice. They announced that their professional Halo lineup will also be a professional Call of Duty roster for their Black Ops 4 season. According to them, the players will simultaneously play in both Halo and Call of Duty tournaments. The current roster consists of Renegade, Shotzi, Stellar, and Eco, meaning they still need a 5th. The Halo roster is in addition to their primary Call of Duty roster, which was announced earlier in the postseason. Weirder still, Shotzi, who is a member of the Halo team, is currently only 17 years old, meaning he's still not old enough to legally participate in a CWL tournament. The organization stated that he will be turning 18 soon and it wouldn't be a problem. However, Adam Apicella, who operates events for MLG, made it clear on Twitter that Shotzi's age would definitely be an issue if he didn't turn 18 before the first CWL tournament in December. By bringing 2 Call of Duty lineups into the CWL this year, especially in this fashion, Splice has caught the eyes of fans abroad. We've seen several players transition from other games to Call of Duty, perhaps because of the league expansion from 4v4 to 5v5, or possibly due to the increasing number of opportunities in the Call of Duty scene. With Black Ops 4 finally out, it's only a matter of time before we see these rosters face off on the Vegas stage in December. Well, that wraps it up for today's video. If you enjoyed today's top 5, please like and share down below. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you'll never miss another video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.